Hello, ladies. It's Marla-Deen. Can you believe we are here at week 6? So this is the middle of the week on week 6 in the Better and Beyond program, and we are winding down. So I wanted to check in with a few things for the end of the program, and then just finish with a couple of business things. So if you will hang with me on this video, the first thing I wanted to talk about, and that we've not talked about yet, is plateaus. And I'm wondering if any of you are at a plateau. If you've been following the program diligently, you've been watching your nutrition, you've been getting in the workouts, even if they're not done to a T and not perfectly by schedule, if you have been getting some movement in and having a really clean, wholesome nutrition, you should have seen some changes, but you also may have hit a plateau, and that's completely natural. By this time, it may be the time for you to change up your macros, meaning you may need to up your healthy carbs. Yeah, I know, I said it. You may need to up your healthy fats and your protein. Your metabolism is being kicked in, your body composition may have changed, so it's time to kind of make some adjustments with those macros, and I am here to help you with that. So if you feel like you're at that place and that might help you, just shoot me an email and we can kind of go through some of that with you personally if you feel like you want a little guidance there. And the other thing on a plateau, you need to be really honest with what kind and how much rest you're getting. You may think you're getting great rest, but is it really good quality rest? Because lack of sleep is one of the #1 killers for your weight loss and weight loss gains, all right? So really look at how much sleep you're getting. If you need to turn that TV off, if you need to turn that phone off or your laptop or your iPad at least an hour before you go to bed, maybe you need to try to get to bed earlier. So really look at your rest if you feel like you're frustrated and that you've hit that plateau, because that is really, really key, and a lot of people struggle with that and don't think about it. And the last thing, I want you to think about, if you've hit that plateau, about your hormones and whether they could be causing you to not have reach the goals you want to reach. Your stress hormones, they raise the cortisol levels in your body, which make it hard to continue changing that body composition. Your other hormones, whether it's with your thyroid and all the other things that can come imbalanced, usually with lack of sleep, high stress, and poor nutrition, that can get your hormones out of whack. So think about those 3 things. And again, if you want to send me an email, we can personally go through some of those. But a lot of times people hit plateaus, and those fix it like that. When you start getting really good sleep and you work towards getting those hormones in balance. I wanted to go back really quickly and kind of share one thing when we're talking about changing up the macros. Take, for example, this week, I wanted to start Monday off, which I typically like to do, that being a really low carb day for me, coming off the weekend. I like to start the week off and go, but unfortunately on Mondays, just because of my fitness teaching schedule, there's a lot of strength work throughout the day on Monday, and which doesn't make it optimal to be a low carb day, but I did it anyway. And I will just tell you, I felt so depleted and tired at the end of Monday evening and into Tuesday. I was really tired and sore, and I felt very depleted all day Tuesday, and I think it's because I did not have enough carbs to fit with what I was doing all day Monday. So that's a perfect example of how you can play with the schedule a little bit, but you're going to have to listen to your body. Your body will tell you if you're not getting the appropriate amount of carbs, of lean proteins, and healthy fats. And one other thing on the plateau, and then I'm going to move on. When you're looking at your hormone imbalance and you're looking at your sleep, you also need to be really honest with yourself on your diet. You know, have you gotten a little slack and let a little too much sugar, alcohol, or salt come into your diet? Because those are surefire stoppers to your weight loss, and they will bring on the bloat. So look, okay, I've hit a standstill, nothing's happening. Let me look. Am I sneaking around and letting more sugar, salt, and alcohol into my diet? Okay, so look at those three things if you felt like you've hit a plateau. And then I want to move on to the whole purpose of the 6-week, this Better and Beyond program. Do you feel after these weeks with me, following the program, do you feel like you are now eating intuitively? Do you feel like you're sitting down and making the choices just because you know what to choose and you know how to feed your body and how to listen to your body? So are you being intentional with how you're eating, and are you eating intuitively? And my hope is that you are. And if you're not quite there, then you will continue with the program, because I promise you'll get there. So don't give up, don't stop, all right? Even though this may be winding down, you can still continue with the pattern. Consistency is the key. You know that, right? It's consistency. And I will be offering this program again at the end of May. I've already thought about some new ways to make it better, some additions to it. So if you feel like you want a little more help in this area, you want to be accountable a little more, then think about that. We're going to talk about that in just 2 seconds anyway. But lastly, as far as winding down the 6 weeks, have you been celebrating all your successes? I know you have had some, whether they be tiny ones, whether you're choosing, to eat the piece of fruit over the ice cream cone. That's a success. You need to celebrate that, congratulate it. If you're sitting down and you finish eating, no matter how yummy the food is, if you finish eating when you're 80% full, that's a success. You have achieved something, and I want you to celebrate those. Remember, I've said all along, it's not a diet, and it's not about perfection, right? But it's about moving forward. So as long as you are moving forward every single day, every week, every month, that's something to celebrate. So I hope you're doing that. Keep that in mind. All right, now on to the business end of things before I wind down. So you are now going to be an alum of this program. And I just want you to know how much I truly appreciate you going out on a limb with me, because this was something brand new that I was throwing at you. Y'all were my beta test group. You're my guinea pigs. And in appreciation, anytime you ever decide to do this program with me again, you will always have that $79 fee, regardless of what the price of the program is. So when I amp this up, May 27th will be our next round. The price will be $139, but if you choose to do it again with me, your price will be $79. Always and forever. That's it. And I have other ideas about other kind of freebies and good value to give and to continue to make it better. So I hope you will stick with me. I hope you will kind of get on this journey with me. And then one more thing I wanted to add, just because I really, really, really do appreciate y'all going out on a limb with me here and trying something new. If you felt that this program and anything that I had to encourage you on or teach you on, or any nugget that you got, if you felt that you did gain some valuable information and you feel that it was something that you would share with a friend, and you would say, hey, I did this program, I learned X, Y, and Z, I really think you would like it. If you refer a friend and they sign up, you will get 25% of their fee. So in May, you tell your neighbor about the program, and her name is Ann Smith. And Ann Smith decides to pay the $139 to do the June program with me. When she signs up, she will give the code winner18 with your name, and you'll receive 25% of her fee, which is $35. And that's for as many people as you refer. So that's just my way of saying thank you. So again, you sign up yourself, your code will be winner 2018 and your fee will always be $79. And then if you refer a friend, their code would be winner 2018 and your first and last name, and then you will receive 25% of their fee back. And that's my thank you, because I really do appreciate you, and I appreciate the feedback that you all have given me. And I am going to ask you to do one more thing, not in this email. I'm going to send out your last and final email. If you would be so kind, it will be a short and sweet survey. Just give me a little bit of feedback so that I can continue to make this better. So I won't know who it's from, so you can be completely honest. You can give me the good, the bad, and the ugly. You can tell me you hated the workouts. You hated counting using the MyFitnessPal. You hate my voice on video, which you probably all do. I totally get that. You can tell me you loved it. You feel more energized. You felt that it was doable. It helped you really kind of balance your lifestyle. If it did. If it didn't, you let me know. Tell me what you think would have been better. Tell me what I could do to help you get that healthy, balanced lifestyle that we all want. So that's going to be it from me today. Again, I just want you to know how much I have enjoyed this 6 weeks, talking to you guys, responding to your emails, listening to you, and just kind of watching the whole program grow and change. And I hope to see you back again with the tweaks that I have envisioned and that I'm going to be working on so that we can jump into it May 27th again. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you, ladies. Have a good end of the week and stick to the program. Thanks, ladies.